you understand me when I say that water is very, very... Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be talking to you about hair moisture. Moisturizing your natural hair, specifically your natural 4C high porosity hair if you have it. The way you moisturize low porosity hair is very different. That one requires more heat and it's also less frequent, which is nice. With high porosity hair, it's going to be the opposite. You want to minimize the amount of heat that you use on your hair, and you want to maximize the frequency of how often you want to put moisture, aka agua, water, amans, in your hair. So for me, what I usually do when I don't have box braids, even when I do have box braids, I have box braids right now. Box braids, I usually take a bottle of oil, about 2/3 water. Rose water would be ideal. Bulgarian rose water would be super ideal, but really any kind of rose water, and if you don't have rose water, tap water is good too. Mix it with apple cider vinegar or aloe vera juice, something that has a little bit of acidity to it to lower the pH of the water. So add about a teaspoon to a tablespoon of that. You don't want it to smell really strong, but you just want it to like be in there. And then about 1/3 of your choice of a mixture of oils, and usually I like to mix heavy with light oils. So light oils like grapeseed oil, avocado oil is like kind of medium weight, jojoba oil, and then maybe something heavier like olive oil, castor oil. That's like the heaviest oil I can think of. Yeah, so that combination, that trinity, that's gonna get you the best moisture in all of the hairstyles that you have. I'm talking fro, locks, and braids. This is just gonna be me like showing you how I do my moisture routine. This is gonna be one when I just wake up, take a bonnet off. Like I don't do twists every night when I have my locks, my braids. My fro. So many hairstyles. Good morning. I wanted to show you what my hair looks like when I wake up with a bonnet. Not very glamorous. Start off with some spray oil and water, a little ACV. Or you can just go like this in the shower, like 1 second. And then I just use my hands and I just grab, squeeze, and kind of pull up gently. But it's the same as using a pick, but it's a little bit more, I think it's faster. In a pick you have to do it like perfectly, but with this you just kind of fluff and zhuzh. Fluff and zhuzh. And then obviously you're just gonna keep doing that until your hair is the shape that you want it to be. And then usually I'll add shea butter and keep fluffing and zhuzhing, and it'll wake up. And I'm probably gonna wear my hair out today, so I guess we'll see the end result in just a minute. Put some earrings on, put some makeup on. Wow, you look like Foxy Brown. Actually, I don't actually know what the real Foxy Brown looks like, but you look like one of those like 70s detective show people, but it's cute. Anyway, so I've been meaning to show that because I'm like, my hair, I wake up and it's like and it just fluff fluffingers. The water helps it, oil helps it, and then you just do that to get the shape that you want. And sometimes what I'll do if there's water, like if it's pretty wet, I'll take my hair and just pull like this so that my hairline isn't like a square, which I used to get clowned when I was little about a square hairline. But y'all go to the barbershop and pay $20 for one, so, or more, like who friggin' knows. But yeah, I'll just like brush it down and then it'll be like round. My hair needs some TLC. It had the cutest twist out earlier this week, but you know, twist outs don't last forever. So now it's like kind of dry, a little scraggly. I think I'll just comb it. I don't really think it's tangled or anything. I think it just needs like hydration or something. So I'm just gonna wash it, or not wash it, I'm just gonna wet it heavily and then just rub some stuff to moisturize it in it. So I'm gonna put water with ACV and oil, and then I'm also going to put some either aloe vera gel or shea butter or both. Haven't decided yet, probably both, but it just needs some TLC. And then I don't know, I think I'm just gonna let it free. I'm just gonna massage the stuff in because the hair still looks like it's pretty hydrated and stuff. It just doesn't like look that hydrated, but I mean, and also I just wanted to like either shrink into something a little neater or like sit more something, I don't know. But yeah, anyway, so that's what I'm gonna do today. Basically this video is gonna be me going through how I moisturize my hair in different scenarios, and these are recorded over a couple of different times. So like it was either when I had my hair out and loose, or when I had my hair like I had just taken it out of braids. But yeah, basically I'm just gonna show you how I go through and like moisturize my hair. Voila. Okay, so I just used my hair earlier when I woke up, but when I got in the shower I dunked it in water. Let me see if I can do a close look. And dunked it, I mean just ran it under the shower for like 2 seconds. Look into my eyes. So right now my hair has water pellets all over it. Very moist. But not soaked, but moist. Start with some aloe vera gel. This is my wet and go, because you don't wash unless you want your hair to shrink into your scalp. And my hair is probably gonna shrink a lot right now because there's so much water. Moisturize your hair every single day. It doesn't matter if the twist out looks cute. It doesn't matter if you don't want your hair to shrink. Let it shrink. Let it shrink. Let it shrink. Anyway, but it's also hydration. That's aloe vera gel. And then, I usually don't do this by itself, but focus. Anyway, so this is the Lucky 7 Growth Oil from Horizon. They have awesome products and they're really like pure and like simple. They put their ingredients and everything and it's like blah oil, and yellow oil. It's not like stearic citrose sodium. Like I hate stuff like that. I do, because I mean I'm sure if I looked up the chemistry I'd probably not be that big of a deal, but why can't you just say it in a word? Why do you have to write it in a chemical compound. Like, why does it have to be a compound? Why can't it just be butter? Something, I don't know. Something sinister about that. Anyway. So I like their products because it's all straightforward. And they don't have any like filler oils like soybean oil and mineral oil and all that. They just have like the oil that is gonna go into your hair. And they have multiple weight oils. So it's not just, so this one has cedarwood, geranium, lavender, rosemary, jojoba, sage, like those are all oils that are pretty recognizable, and they all have different weights. So there's thick oils and thin oils in there, which, I don't know, back when this natural hair stuff was starting, people had a big obsession with carrier oils versus, what are the other ones? Whatever other oil they have. Anyway, so it's good to have multiple weight oils on there. So I just put that all over my hair because it's Saturday. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't put this much oil in my hair because you don't want, like, every time your hair touches something, it's like sparkling. And then a piece de resistance, my shea butter, which also has a ton of oils in it. But it's mostly shea butter. So I did my L, which is my water and aloe vera gel, my O, which is the oils, and then this is my C, my cream, which is shea butter. I'll just start in the front for this, just for the view. And usually if I'm gonna put like a headband on, I'll put a huge wall of shea butter just to like minimize like breakage and rubbing from the headband. But today I'm gonna be free styling, so it doesn't really matter. But you just try to cover as much of your hair as possible, and like, you know, rake your fingers in there so it gets in there, not just the surface. I mean, you don't have to get it all the way onto your scalp, but just, you know, do what you can. All these hairs are just dangling. And then I just zhuzh, which is basically just picking my hair with my hands. And before I put it in its final shape, I'm going to just let it air dry as much as possible. But basically you want to hydrate your hair. My hair's still so wet. But you can see it's sheen, shiny. And if you want, you could even detangle your hair right now, but why would you want to do that right now? But yeah, then I just pick my hair with my hands and I bring it forward so that, again, it'll like shape around my face instead of like, I call them sun rays, where they're like growing straight backwards. That's its own style too, but I prefer when it's kind of shaped around my face and just kind of like a little globe. A little fur globe. That is moisturized and it will shrink like nobody's business because it's very wet right now. But that's okay. Pick it. Or also, like, sometimes, like, if I have time, or if you know, I'm in the mood, I could just twist my hair while it's like this, and that'll stretch it, and the twist will come out pretty nice in like a couple of days after they're fully dry. But today I just want to let it be. Let it free. Let it be. Let it free. Man, my headphones are going to be like so oily because I have the ones that go on top here. I kind of made it wetter than I wanted it to be. But you just get in the shower and you just start going crazy under there. Excellent. Actually, I'm going to push it back for a second because I forgot I need to moisturize my face and all that stuff too. So I'm going to moisturize my face and get ready and then come back at the end and fluff it again or something. I don't know. It'll probably still be wet. Easy peasy. So this is the finished look. Fully round. Alright, so this is my hair. I took it out of braids. It was in cornrows for almost a month and it's been stretched, but it feels very dry. I've been pulling it off, probably what was supposed to shed for the past month. I'm pulling it off, but I'm also like pulling off like decent sized clumps, so I think it needs moisture. It needs the elasticity and it's gonna shrink back, and my scalp has like dandruff on it, which is something that I've never really had, so I'm assuming that's probably from how much dryness there was, but also the lady who did my hair pulled it like she was trying to like pull it out from like my brain or something. Like, so I'm gonna take some olive oil and some warm water. Mix them together. It's not that warm. Whatever, some water. Mix them together. And then just, well, I guess I can show you because that's the point of a video, right? I mean, you have to make them big enough or else you're gonna be there all day. So take a big chunk. This is gonna be like a pre-poo. I think the other option is you could just wet your entire head, but I just didn't want it to all shrink on itself and get like too shrunken, because then it gets harder to put in sections and to stretch out into like these kinds of twists. But yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do for the next little bit. Just wet, oil and twist. I'm gonna try to, well, I mean, it doesn't really need a lot of detangling, but I think it just needs some, like, I don't know. Okay, so I'm chilled with it. And all that olive oil. I chilled with my hair in wet, oily twist for a pre-poo. I don't like to wash my hair in twists. I know that probably makes my life a little bit harder, but I just want to be able to like run my like hands through the entire thing and feel like every hair has an equal chance of being washed. So yeah, so I've let my hair sit for like over an hour. So I had some dandruff and stuff that had caked in, so I made sure I massaged water and stuff on my scalp. And gosh, I just wish I could just keep it like this, but I know I need to wash it. And when I wash it, it's gonna be like horsey hair, y'all. And of course I have other videos that show just how I wash it, shampoo it, and just do a regular conditioner and a protein conditioner. So you can watch those, but I'm not gonna record the washing process because I feel like I have that covered. But I will show the end result. So this is basically like after braid care and takedown to prevent too much tangling. And to make your life easier and also help your hair bounce back. The easiest, if you have your hair out, the easiest way to wet your hair to just get that water going. So I do the oil water spray, whatever, that's my go-to for all hairstyles. But when my hair is out, I like to add more water. So instead of spraying for like 20 minutes, and I got this from Sinobuyo. She has a YouTube and an Instagram, whatever. She has a ton of super useful natural hair information, especially for like, she has medium porosity 4B, 4C hair. But basically she was like, you can just kind of go like this under the shower, and literally it's just like 1, 2, and you just want to feel the water like kind of at the ends, and then you can just work it through. And that's a good way to wet your hair. And then when you have your, so I'm gonna go through the 3 different ways I did it. So I just went over the braids. The second way is when you have locks, you kind of do it the same way you have as when you have braids, but instead of focusing on just the base, you want to spray the entire length because all of it is your hair. So I would spray the entire length and then just kind of squeeze them a little bit, not too hard, just enough so that it gets inside the lock a little bit, and then that's it. And then you just let it dry. And there's no need for LOC with locks or with braids. But when you have your hair out and each of your little strands are just standing out there in the cold by themselves with no jacket and no braid around them, what you want to do is you want to lock in that moisture for your hair. So you wet it, and then you can spray it with the oil water low pH mixture. And then for my oil, I have the L and the O in one step, but you can add a little bit. Sometimes I'll take the actual oil itself, rub it, and like pat it through my hair. And then for my C, I use shea butter. Yeah, you can use creams and moisturizers and stuff, but I'm just not a huge fan of products. The only like for real like product that I use is conditioner, and like I mix it with all my other stuff. But it's just like I can't recreate the like slip and the texture and the quality of conditioner with anything natural that I use. But with everything else I use like pretty much 100% natural products. But anyway, where was I going with this? Oh, my C, the cream. yeah, I use shea butter. And I use shea butter that's like lightened, because you know shea butter is like a brick of like whatever shea butter is, like the butter. It's like solid, like you can punch it and like it won't move, like it's, and you can rub it and you have to have like volcanic hot hands to like make it creamy. Another thing that I do is I mix in a bunch of, like, I'll melt it, like take a hot bowl or like a bowl, put it in some boiling water, the bowl, and have the bowl filled with your shea butter and melt down the shea butter, make it all liquid goldy, then add some oils to it. Like coconut oil will help fluff it up, even though people are here and there about coconut oil in hair. Don't know, I use it, it works, it's fine. But I mix it in there, coconut oil, jojoba, blah 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 oils, and then I pour it into like a little container, and I have a few of those jars, and then I let it cool off. And then when you like use it, it's more lotiony and it melts and it moves a little bit more. It's not as tightly compacted together, it's a little bit more loose, it's a little bit easier to work with. So shea butter pro tip. I think the reason I keep talking about locks so much is because I think I'm gonna get locks again. Like, I did the whole loose natural for about 2 years, and it's nice, but like, I don't know, I've just never, it's hard, I don't know how to say this without like making it like, without seeming like I'm bashing anything, but like to me it's like, there's no way to say it, so I'm just not gonna say it.